From Case Gymnasium on the campus of Boston University, it's Patriot League women's basketball. Tonight, the Terriers take on the Wildcats of the University of New Hampshire. The roster is going to be counted on to get a lot of work done today as Ivy Goglin is denied by Marin Durant. As Laura mentioned earlier in our broadcast, is charging through Amanda Torres. She is denied by this Terrier defense. That's something that was... Lennard, the final shot, and she's got it! Annabelle Lennard for three. From the corner, the Terriers take the lead 12-11. That's to Ivy Goglin, had a couple of buckets in the first, and another blocked shot. 2.5 minutes in, and we have not had a point scored yet in this quarter. Esposito fades back for two, Swisho, Drano. Can't get around two defenders. Finds Liz Sheen for three, she drains it. Bench for Coach Graves, and a lot of that has been her prolific three-point shooting as she intercepts that cross-court pass. She now takes it through to Esposito. Esposito spin move, fires for two and gets it. Wide open from the corner, three-pointer comes in for Liz Sheen.
As you said, more attempts.
Liz Sheen drives through, finds Kiara Tibbett. Tibbett up and in for two. 15 seconds on the shot clock for BU. Weimer to Esposito from the wing. 4-3, Emily Esposito. Break this 15-0 run for the Terriers and get on the board, shrink that deficit a little bit. Three-point shot comes in, and what a drain there by Elena Delaruel. That's how the quarter ends, that's how the half ends. Here the Wildcats get right back on the board. Giannaros has a wide open look for two, she answers. Terriers are basically out of time. Giannaros drives under, and a two-pointer converted there. Nice layup from Weimer. Goglin thinks about firing from behind the paint. It's blocked by Durant, and she grabs that rebound, contributing to the low field goal percentage so far for New Hampshire. Esposito trying to work around a screen from Durant. She fires and gets 3 points. Esposito up to 12 points. Esposito finds Weimer. Weimer goes up and gets 2 points. Strong pass to Natalia Davis. Another block by Weimer, but right there for the rebound, and another block. And in the absence of some key players, as Esposito right off the whistle gets another bucket.
Which is definitely putting pressure on VU's defense, offense.
As Maggie Pina gets the three-pointer and gets fouled on the play. My goodness, her first bucket of the game. Finds Durant. Durant to the wing. Pina for three, she gets it. Maggie Pina.
That was
for BU. Liz Sheen in there as well. Sheen fires and drains it for two. Double digits once again for Liz Sheen. Still have a 13-point lead as Amanda Torres drives and another block. Esposito gets this one. Stand with the final score being 60 for BU and just 47 for New Hampshire. Terriers improved to 4-5 for the season.
I'm with senior Emily Esposito following your 15-point night and 5-assist night, which was a season high for you in both. What was working for you tonight?
I think just taking the role that needed to be taken tonight, I guess. We're down a couple of players, so when I saw an opportunity, I think that's when I took it. And again, everyone, I think, stepped up on the team tonight.
Yeah, you're talking about stepping up. I mean, you were down Riley Childs, Sydney Johnson, and Sophie Benaventine. What does this say about your team's resilience?
I think we know our roles very well, but I think we're comfortable stepping into new roles, and I think that's what we did tonight. Coach had a lot of faith in us in that sense, so it's just kind of some growing pains, clearly with turnovers that are a little uncharacteristic if we had a true point guard. So yeah, I think we take it all in stride. It was a good learning lesson for us.
And all the shooters really came alive there in the second quarter. What was the difference then?
I think just having confidence, like knowing that we can still win a game without some of our key players. I think that was huge. And learning to stay composed. I mean, we honestly do have kind of a young team, so just learning how to step up when we need people, I think that's the biggest thing.
Thanks, Emily.
Yeah, of course.
And with Coach Graves following BU's 60-47 win over UNH, Coach Alex Giannaros became the first BU freshman to start for the Terriers since March 2020. How do you think she filled Sydney Johnson's role at point guard?
She did a great job. She got a little hurt at the end there, so only got to play 20 minutes of the game, but I thought she did a really good job trying to control the tempo, getting us into our sets, handling the pressure especially. They were all over her, so I thought she did a really, really good job just getting us into a flow.
In a season-high 15 points for Emily Esposito and a career-high 15 points for Liz Sheehan, what allowed your shooters to shoot the ball so well?
You know what, they really were collapsing inside on our post players and making it really difficult for us to score inside. I don't even know if Marin scored besides off maybe the free throw line. So they did a tremendous job at that and clogging the paint, but we had a great job by our post players with kicking the ball out and finding our shooters, and they knocked it down. I thought we shot the ball 50% for the game. I thought we shot it really well, 61% from three. So.
Yeah, and Marin actually didn't score, but she did have 8 rebounds and 6 block shots. What was working for her off the glass?
You know what? We told them in the beginning of this game before we went into it, I told Caitlin and Marin, they needed to dominate the glass. This is a really good offensive rebounding team in UNH. They average 13 a game. And they got us on some of them, but really just taking ownership of that, trying to box out, get on the glass, and Marin did a good job on the offensive glass as well.
2 non-conference games left in Rhode Island and Georgia Tech. What are you hoping to accomplish before you start Patriot League play?
You know what, just really looking for more of the step up from the team today. Obviously we were shorthanded a little bit, out 2 normal starters. I thought they did a really good job, Emily specifically, having to play point guard, which she's never played in college. So she did a really, really good job. Had a lot of assists for us too, not just scoring the basketball. So would just love to see more of people stepping up, being ready when their name is called and things like that. And just, I want them to enjoy this win. So
thank you, Coach.
Thank you.